One of the most popular procedures that are performed here at Premier Image is our trademarked QT Mini Facelift. The QT Mini Facelift, patients always ask, what does that name mean? Well, it means it's quick time transformation, quick recovery time, and it's also on the QT, meaning not everyone wants to know you had it done. So what is the difference between a QT lift and a full facelift? Well, smaller incisions, roughly a third of the incisions that are involved with a full facelift. Lower recovery times, meaning the recoveries from a mini facelift or our QT lift is roughly 3 to 5 days in most patients, versus a full facelift can run for anywhere from 7 to 14 days. And then lastly, it can be done under local withdrawal sedation in some people, in that we don't need to have you asleep to do this in certain instances. So what is a QT Mini Facelift? It's in the name, Mini Facelift. In our hands here at Premier Image, we took our full facelift and scaled it down into a mini version. What that means is we incorporate all the best parts of our full facelift into our mini lift, meaning we tighten the muscle layers underneath, we bring up the jawline, cheek line, and also get a fair amount of neck tightening with that. The second part is, who's a candidate for a mini facelift? Well, the biggest delineation as far as who's a good candidate is brought about in your consultation. So the personal consultation is pivotal to see who's the right candidate for a mini lift. It usually comes down to how much laxity is in the neck area, and this is something we will determine with you to see if you're a candidate for a procedure like this. Procedure is performed in our surgery center next door to our office, and it can be done under a general anesthetic, or sometimes in the right patient, it can be done under a little oral sedation very effectively. The recovery times for mini facelift are going to run anywhere from 3 to 5 days, and even some patients are even back and restaurant ready in 48 hours with a little makeup on. The final question about the QT lift is, how long does it last? And it's a great question. It lasts as long as our full facelifts do, because it is a mini version of our full facelift, and that longevity can range anywhere from 5 to 10 years. And we give that range because there are some factors involved in that, meaning how much sun exposure you have, are you a smoker, are you someone who maintains your body weight fairly stabilized over the years. All those will contribute to your longevity, but the take-home point here is that it is something that lasts years and years to keep your face a nice, rejuvenated appearance.
When I decided that I was going to do this, I started looking around, and I talked to some friends, and I heard about the seminar that they have periodically. So I got in there. It was crowded, but I got in there and listened to people talk, and saw the before and after pictures, and met the doctors, and they were just precious, and just Dr. DeJoseph just seemed like the guy for me, and I met with him as soon as I could and set up my appointment. After seeing those before and after pictures, I said, I am doing this. You know, I look too much like my mom, nothing wrong with that, but, you know, I'm not ready to look like my mom. So I signed up. I was ready, no doubt.